Hello, hello. Live na tayo. Adelaide 36ers versus Tasmanian Jack Jumpers tayo mga lodi. Malapit na po mag-umpisa yung first quarter. Wala pang sounds. Maya-maya na lang yung sounds mga lods. Pag mag-uumpisa na, iyan natin yung sounds natin. Stay put lang tayo mga lod ha. Hindi pa nag-uumpisa. Hindi pa nag-i-start yung first round. First quarter. In-off ko muna yung sounds natin. Baka makapiright tayo. Tagal ng ng tip off. So yung sa mga bago lang diyan mga idol, pa-subscribe ako. Pa-support po tayo ng channel natin mga idol. Bahala nang maka-copyright tayo dito mga idol. Bahala nang ma-disgrace yung channel natin. Basta pa-support lang mga idol. Sa mga gustong magpa-shoutout dyan, pakilagay na lang po sa comment section mga idol. Shoutout ko kayo hanggat sa kaya ko. Support lang tayo mga lods. Ayan na, malapit na mag-umpisa mga lods. Ayan na, first quarter. Tip off. Umpisa na po, start na po. Meron pa sounds eh. Start na po, tip off. Starting 5 pa rin po si Kai Soto. Frank, Pinasa. Cleveland. Oh, Frank pala ito. Yung pala si Cleveland. Wala. Binuwaya. Rebound Kai. Nice Kai. Rebound. 1 rebound for Kai Soto. Ayun, nakakuha ng foul to si no? Si Cleveland. Kai Soto, umahok na bola. Ayun, 3 points na sa Adelaide. Ano yung foul? May foul yata. Mga 2 points na po, Tasmanian. 2-3. Adelaide lead 1. Shoutout sa mga viewers natin dyan, no? Sa mga gustong magpa-shoutout dyan, pakilagay na lang po sa comment section. 6-3. Lamang na po yung Tasmanian. No, medyo inihigpitan yung depensa dito kay Kai, no? Hindi pa na masyado, makabuelo. Makaron, mayawak ng bola. Sayang, hindi pumasok. Ay, sa mga bago lang dyan mga lods, pa-subscribe ako ng channel ko. Pa-support po ako. Nice rebound for Kai Soto. Kay Kayo, open oh. Talagang buhaya. Wala, ayaw ibigay. Open na open eh. Turnover tuloy. Buhaya itong si si Park eh. Ay sino Frank? Ano ba naman yan? Kahit ihagis na lang eh, kaya nang ipasok yon. Oy, nice. Nice steal. Turnover na naman. Ten 5, lamang na po ng 5. Yung Tasmanian. Medyo inaalat pa rito, no? Hindi pa nakakawak eh. Nakawak na. Drive mo na! Ano yun? Nangyari? Dapat hindi pa umiinit dito si Kai Soto. Oh. Nice, nice. Nawala na ng signal. Uy, nangyari.
Great defense, tough finish, and made him miss.
McVeigh at the scorer's table, about to check in.
Looks like he's had the fresh shave as well.
Does. Aerodynamic.
Let's see a dunk out of him as Milton goal. That's a great take. A little slow step for the finish, and the end one to come.
12-7 na po. Lamang na ng 5.
Just takes his time, rocks Grimmick. Decent defense, but
Ang nahihirapan pa yung Adelaide na ano.
10 points on Tuesday, Milton Doyle. The 2 games prior had 20 and 25. He's been such an offensive weapon. You're allowed to have a quiet one every so often, aren't you?
Oh, well, it depends who you ask. You ask Bryce Cotton, I don't think he's had a quiet one in 14 seasons. But, you know, Doyle's been so prolific, and he's such a great facilitator for his team. He makes the right plays. He's unselfish in his approach, but, you know, they call him a silent assassin for a reason. He just goes out there, does his job well, and he makes big plays. And he's been getting, you know, Tassie these wins in big situations. He's the guy consistently that's stepping up and making plays.
Johnson in, as is Ian Clark. Splash.
That's automatic.
Yeah.
First touch of the game, knocks down a 3. He's big for them, and he's going to be big for them if they're going to win a championship.
11 of 20 since putting on an Adelaide uniform from outside Ian Clark.
It's slightly warm, isn't it?
Sure is.
It's a little warm. You had a few seasons like that, Gibbo? Start the season?
Plenty. Straight in. Johnny says you see Jack McVeigh straight in with a new haircut. Right into the action.
These teams trading buckets at My State Bank Arena. Another bumper crowd in the house. Ball movement from Adelaide. Slick. Franks doesn't get that to go.
Great offense, though, if you're Adelaide. You've got to be happy with that. CJ's obviously talking about moving the ball. A lot of great talented players out there, but as you can see there, walks in and one pass shot, but that's a man that's on fire.
That jump shot right there will be giving Jack Jumpers fans some bad memories of last year's Grand Final series. Had 22 in Game 3, Ian Clark.
What a weapon to have for CJ to come off the bench and just provide that impact as Jack McVeigh. Straight off the bat, instant impact. CJ's seen enough.
It's out to a game-high 8-point lead. Jack McVeigh straight into the game with impact. All sorts of room to knock that down.
Just a miscommunication there. Not talking the switch, and you're talking about form shooting. That's as pretty a form as you'll see in the NBL.
CJ Bruton wants to have a chat about things. They trail by 8, the Adelaide 36ers, but as we mentioned earlier, good things have been happening for them since Kai Soto came into the starting lineup. And pre-game, John Casey spoke to him about that new role.
Shoutout po sa mga viewers na ngayon sa online live natin ngayon, mga idol. Shoutout sa inyo. Sa mga magpapa-shoutout, pakilagay na lang po sa comment section. At pa-support na rin po ng channel natin, mga idol.
He's coming off the back of a season high 16 points, 5 rebounds and a couple of blocks on Sunday. I think Gibbo, because he's a national hero already, Kai Soto, 20 years of age, he is still exactly that, 20 years of age.
Well, it's crazy to think how young he is. I think he's great for that lineup. Daniel Johnson was starting. He obviously had some injuries where he couldn't start, but he doesn't really need the ball to be successful. You've got plenty of other scorers out there with Franks. Mitch McCarron can look to score. So to have someone like him that can just run the lane, finish above the hoop, play defense, I think it's a great weapon, and it allows CJ to bring Daniel Johnson off the bench to have that impact as a scorer.
3 minutes and 2 seconds. Yun na lang po natitira sa first quarter natin. Ayun, open.
Pass. Franks finds Johnson. Please CJ Bruton out of the timeout. Jump Jumpers captain Clint Steindl had a DNP coach's decision on Tuesday. We can go right back to fine the last time that happened. And it was very, very early in Clint's career.
Well, I guess that's, again, when you're injured and someone else steps in and gets that opportunity like Sean McDonald has done. So Scott Ross got decisions. And obviously Clint's in now in his first quarter, but when you've got that many weapons, you've got that option to make. So that's a tough part about being a coach.
Isaac White, the other that didn't see any court time on Tuesday. Let's get down to Case courtside.
Jack, just further with the Kai Soto Daniel Johnson scenario you were talking about. Daniel Johnson, despite the fact that he's just been blocked there, despite the fact that his minutes have gone down 20%, his points production has remained the same at around 12 a game. His three-point shooting percentage is up, and he's also still getting to the free throw line. He's been to the free throw line in his last 15 games.
Pa-support po ako ng channel natin, Idol.
He needs to get going, and Adelaide needs to get going. And that's one way to do it.
Little left-hand slammer jammer.
Well, that's a breakdown. You can't score a three-pointer down one end and give up a wide-open dunk down the other. Scott Roth won't be happy about that, but Shawnee Mack, a three-ball in the corner.
21-14. Lamang na po yung Tasmanian.
From the elbow, that's nice.
And a great story is Shawnee Mack. He makes that three there, but he spent a bit of time with us at South East Melbourne. He goes over to Tasmania. He's in that development role. As we see, Rizovic with a beautiful play on DJ. But he's had a great transition now. He's become a part of the family down at the Jack Jumpers. He shot the ball absolutely incredibly this year, and he's earned himself another 2 years. So it's stories like that to all the young, male and female hoopers back home is just keep working, keep chipping away. Your time will come. And when the moment's called, step up, play with confidence, and good things will happen.
Biglang lumobo po yung lamang na itong Tasmanian, no?
Swings to Jared Weeks. Shot the ball really well on Tuesday. Chris Levick.
Again, ay!
Short. That's another opportunity.
Sayang yung rebound.
Final minute of the opening quarter at My State
Brandon
Bank Arena.
Hartley. Pasensya na po, ah.
Donald off balance, blocked by Hiram Harris.
Pasensya na po kung maingay tayo.
By Hiram Harris, slid his feet, kept his hands out, was able to contest and block that shot. See Hiram doesn't get screened, moves his feet, plays with his hands out, and he's too strong to take on one-on-one like that. It's a big defensive stop.
Another who's taking his opportunities, has been around the league, been a development player at a couple of teams, and an injury replacement player, but he's found a nice niche under CJ Bruton.
Yeah, he has. He only played 8 minutes in that last game, but CJ obviously knows that he can rely on him. He's solid on the defensive end, he makes safe plays on the offensive end, and is always ready to play.
Shoutout sa inyo mga lods, yung mga nanonood ngayon mga idol. Need ko po sana ng support, idol. Need ko ng 400 subscriber ngayon. Please support my channel, please.
Game and shot clock almost in unison. The second or so separating the two. DJ trying to get downhill.
Well, that's a breakdown by Daniel. He's got to hold that for one shot. Does Tassie get a chance to go in the quarter-time break with a handy lead?
McDonald swings to McVeigh. Stepping back on one leg. That was adventurous. He travels.
6-point lead po, idol. Yung lamang ngayon ng Tasmanian. Ayan, nung nilabas si Guy Soto, biglang lumobo yung lamang ng ano, no? Tasmanian. Medyo maalat din ngayon.
Yeah, potential little happy feet. Now you get taught as a kid to not hold the ball above your head to get down in the triple threat position.
Support lang po tayo mga idol, support lang.
Too high and just a little bit off balance.
It's the Jack Jumpers who lead at quarter time at My State Bank Arena. 23-17.
End of first quarter tayo mga Lods. 23-17. Ayun, lamang pa rin yung ano, Tasmanian. Hinaan mo natin yung sounds load Baka maka-copyright tayo. Stay put lang po kayo dyan. Stay put lang tayo dyan. Sa mga magbaba-shoutout mga Lord, pakilagay na lang po sa comment section. Shoutout po sa mga viewers natin dyan, baka naman po, pa-subscribe naman po tayo. Pa-support naman po ng channel natin, mga Lord. Jimboy Hualo. Thank you po, thank you, idol. Thank you sa panonood, idol. Liza Flores from Bacolod City. Shoutout sa iyo, idol. Thank you po sa panonood. Michael Lopez, shoutout po sa iyo from Tabunok, Talisay City, Cebu. Thank you po sa panonood, idol. Pa-support po ako, idol, J-Pro, thank you po sa pag-subscribe. Salamat po. Ayan na po, start na po tayo.
Obviously still Tassie off to a flyer, but Adelaide
Aidan Sahol TV, shoutout sa iyo, idol. Thank you po sa panonood.
Steindl. Second opportunity, that doesn't go. Francis come up a little bit sore.
Brislovic has been great to start this game. His defensive energy and effort down one end, offensive rebounds down the other.
Mark Barcelona, shoutout sa iyo from Bantayan Island. Thank you po, thank you, Lods. Wait lang po, ayusin natin.
The Breakers, well, they've kind of opened it up for everyone else now.
There's still a couple of losses ahead of place, but like you said, it's a log jamming there from 4 through to 7, even 8. So 1 or 2 wins, 1 or 2 losses will go a long way to making the top 6.
Drimmick couldn't score.
Thank you po sa pag-subscribe. Thank you. Ayan na po, nasa loob na ulit si Guy Soto.
Drimmick with a nice little take and
First 5 po siya. Sa lining up.
Kai just says thank you very much.
4 rebounds in the opening quarter. Soto's first basket. You can see there's the score from
Ano nangyari?
earlier tonight in New Zealand. Big night for Xavier Rattan-Mays in that one. Weeks for 3. Foul on Adelaide.
Ano nangyari? Ba't nawawala yung signal? Jan Saloria, shoutout sa'yo, Lod.
Foul on Adelaide.
Welcome tayo, welcome. Basta sa inyo. Ayusin ko lang, Lod, ah.
Foul on Adelaide.
Nawawala yung signal ko, man. Albert Montanes, shoutout sa'yo from KSA. Wait. Medyo nadali yata yung... Sensya na po mga idol, ah. Sensya na. Ayusin ko lang.
Late fouls. Will Magnay saying that they should look at it.
No, that was definitely a foul. As you see, Clint Steiner with a nice little up and under. Look at that.
Hirap na hirap si Guy Soto, no? Sa pagpwesto ngayon.
Watch out.
Ang higpit ng bantay ng Tasmanian ngayon.
Looked like a chop. Might have been a bad angle from that one as he was already losing it, but maybe not. A lot in that. CJ's working. CJ will be more tired as a coach over there than he would be as a player the way he's working at the moment, but he's starting to get a couple of calls, so it might be paying off.
Third time these two teams have met. They played in round 3. Tasmania won 97-72. To be fair to Adelaide, that was their first game of the jet lags, and they just looked a little. Adelaide winners in that one, 93-82.
Nice putback for
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Points. In that game in round 11, it was a 24-7 run on the way home. Helped the 36ers to the victory.
Yeah, they're obviously a different team in that first game. Is great defense by Mitch McCarron. They're obviously a different team than they were. It's always tough traveling back from America after a long trip and.
Shoutout sa'yo, Rich. From Saudi Arabia. Paki-shoutout po ang mga Thank you po for watching.
Like playing inside my state.
Honestly, one of my favourite places, and the Jack Jumpers have done, is just build an environment where it feels like a family. From day one, the coaching staff, everyone that's been has built a really tough, gritty, we're here to get ourselves down here up there, but they've built this incredible home court. You know 13,000 like a Perth does, but the atmosphere, the environment, the excitement from the fans, they're right on top of you. They're on every single, diving on loose balls, offensive rebounds. The start of the game, they've got the Ants March. Like, it's just a great place to play. To win there, we've only got to play because the environment itself is something so special that I think they themselves to Tassie and say that's the
trimming off the glass. 7 minutes remaining. Second quarter. Bay guarded by Cleveland.
Yeah, takes his time. Uses that little crab dribble. Knows he's got a little bit of length and a little bit of size. He just doesn't have to use his speed or anything on Antonio Cleveland. Just uses that little bit of old man strength and timing. He does a great job of it.
Franks at the other end off the glass has got 8 points and
2 points na lang po yung lamang.
Well, he's been great. He needs to get more of the ball. 3 or 4 from the field, 8 points. To the leading scorer. He's got a clear mismatch with Jack McVeigh guarding him, so Adelaide need to do a better job to make him a focal point down that other end. Jack McVeigh, these two just going at it.
I think Adelaide's doing an incredible job, though, at just kind of taking the ball out of Milton Doyle's hands. Obviously, other guys are stepping up and making plays at the moment in Jack McVeigh. But you need Milton Doyle to come to the party. He's being absolutely harassed around the court. I think Adelaide's doing a great job of that.
3 field goal attempts so far for Milton Doyle.
Wala talaga ang tira ni Kai ngayon.
Number of attempts per game. Takes matters into his own hands.
Well, right on cue, you wouldn't expect anything less.
He said, I heard you, boys. I got you.
The 36ers call a timeout. 5:41 remaining. Here's the Amy replay.
Maalat ngayon yung tira ni Kai, ano?
Left one-on-one.
Sayang.
Not super quick, but undercover strong. I think Creaky can probably attest to that, but just takes his time and gets to his spot. And as he makes the second move and he leaves someone one-on-one on Island with Jack McVeigh, he'll probably make you pay.
Yeah, he's not the strongest guy on the court. He's not the most athletic, but he has the timing. He has good ball control. He has the ability to kind of make shots and pull the defense an extra step than they think they need to be. He uses his shot fake, he uses his little head and eye fakes, and he gets himself in a position to score off that little right hand and right foot. Awkwardly timed.
With John Casey about a couple of dunks late in the game against Illawarra on Tuesday, and maybe a little word with the coach.
Yeah, no, it was nice. I got carried away. I got some dunks and lost my mind a little bit because I was excited. That's a rare opportunity, and we talked it over afterwards. And we're both focused on winning basketball, and that's all that matters at this time of the year.
Here are the dunks, Gibbo. Scott Roth set some pretty hard rules when it comes to the way he wants the Jack Jumpers to play.
Yeah, he does, and I don't see anything wrong with those two. Like he said, it's pretty rare he gets a dunker, but they just look like stock standard plays.
Shoutout po sa mga nanonood ngayon. Thank you po sa panonood. Paki-subscribe na lang po tayo mga idol. Pa-support na lang po ng channel natin.
So, to me, that's just great basketball by him and two great finishes.
Ayan, pinakikisapalaran ko na lang tong channel natin, no? Ang hiling ko lang mga idol, yung kahit na suporta lang, idol.
He's Adelaide 36's days, now coming off the bench.
Well, true professional, you can play either on the bench or off the bench, it doesn't matter. And I always say, Jack, it's not who starts a game, who finishes a game that matters. So, look at guys like Barry Brown in New Zealand, he doesn't start games, he's now...
Boyet, Bangkayon.
So,
thank you po, Lods. Salamat po, Sir Boyet.
Tasmania pick up their third foul, and CJ Bruton really riding the officials hard. Tasmania are the sort of team that get up and in.
You need to keep that pressure on. It comes from the players sometimes and it gets a little chippy, not getting any calls on those ones, but if the coach is out there working for you, sometimes you just got to get on court, shut up, and go and make some plays defensively.
That's a great play there by Ian Clark. Gets the shot fake, gets his man to lift, and Daniel Johnson, a great pass to the give and go for the finish.
Yes, support lang tayo kay Kai.
Doyle spins on Cleveland. Foul. Doesn't get it to go.
See the replay here. He's on the attack. Nice spin to the middle. Gets the up fake, gets them both to bite, and gets a foul at the hoop. It's great footwork, great balance. Gives them the library fake, and away they go.
87% free throw shooter this season. Thanks to Latrobe Financial. We've got $50,000 to give away. You can enter now at nbl.com.au/legends. Who's that bloke in that cartoon character in the bottom right corner?
Arms are a little big to be Gibbo, but...
Good looking guy. Hit a couple of half-court shots during his career, I believe.
Just went to the gym, did a pump, I reckon.
Arms only, exclusively arms.
Straight up, that's all I do now.
Arms and calves, yep.
Arm farm.
Sean McDonald coming back in, Sam McDaniel out. Five minutes remaining, or less than 5 minutes now, before half-time. Johnson found the open
Nice
man
pass.
underneath.
Tassie in that hard show. The on-ball DJ does a great job of reading the coverage early in the hard
33-29.
show.
Lamang pa rin yung Tasmanian Jack Jumpers
Clark
dito,
just
no?
there. Just finds CJ on the short roll, and he's got 45, or he's got the short corner guy who's just
Oy,
rolling
nice.
to the rim. And Sunday, it's a great read and good finish with Magna in the middle.
All the way.
Supportan lang natin yung kapwa natin Pilipino, mga idol.
Adelaide on the other this season, they're second last in that stat. Hiram Harris. And the foul to go with it. Doing exactly the sort of stuff that CJ wants.
It's a great little battle going on right here between Hiram Harris and Shark Kelly. Both being physical, bumping each other off the ball. A bit of spice going on.
I think it's fair to say they want burgers.
That young man,
He's hungry.
he's dying for a free cheeseburger.
And he didn't have lunch because he wanted to come to the hoops and eat burgers. How hungry he is.
Rose Romero of Marikina City. Shoutout sa'yo, idol. Thank you po sa panonood. Pa-support lang po tayo, mga idol.
He'll lose his mind if this misses.
You can whopper your way to Adelaide. 4 tickets, flights, spending money, accommodation. Into now. The details that are on your screen.
He might be the flame grilled fan. There he goes, having burgers.
Where's that little man out there?
There he is. Come on.
Look at him.
Let's go.
Night made.
Code word is Taz.
You watch him and the family are going to go to every Hungry Jack's and grab a free cheeseburger from every single one on the island.
Find someone that looks at you. Burger.
He'll be driving back up the coast to Wynyard. Stop.
It's made his year.
Sunday dead. Sunday hasn't been playing
Oh my God, na paano na yung ano.
a lot.
Ay, pasensya na po sa signal natin, mga idol, ah.
On Sunday, which
Importante, meron tayong
across the season, Sean McDonald comes in and second triple.
Yeah, I mean, that's just, you're bringing Ian Clark out.
Yun na, maatake na yung signal.
Clark from outside.
Rochelle ni Boss, shoutout po. Shoutout sa'yo, boss. Thank you po sa panonood, idol.
Splash from the jack jumper.
And before that, they were only 2 of 12 from the three-point line. So not great shooting percentages, but we'll soon bump your numbers up. You see here, I mean, Jack McVeigh
Medyo bumagal na yung signal natin, ah.
The sort of stuff that you were talking about as the visiting team, Creaky, that when the crowd
Pero okay lang yan, at least meron.
what's happening, it becomes a tough place.
It really does. Anytime you make a three on your home court and you've got a sellout crowd, it's a smaller environment, they're packed on you, it's the best feeling. And then everyone just oozes confidence to the next
10
night.
points
As you
na
see,
po yung
Jack McVeigh
lamang
probably
ng
had
ano,
the
no,
one more
Tasmanian.
from Gibbo's expertise as well. And
Hanggang
I
ngayon,
agree
maalat
that
pa rin to
sometimes
si
when you
Kai
get
Soto.
self-confidence like Jack, that three looks pretty good too.
Coming up at halftime, we're going to learn a little bit more about Anthony Drimmick. He's been a mainstay, I should say, here in the Hungry Jacks NBL. Here's a little sample of what's coming up.
Kailangan mag-step up na ito dito si Kai sa second half. Bawi na lang, bawi. Ayan muna natin yung sounds load. Jomar Ortiz, shoutout sa'yo from Nabas, North Samar. Thank you po sa panonood, idol. Pa-subscribe po tayo, idol, ha. Pa-support na lang po tayo. Thank you po.
great character. I would assume Cricky's someone that's a lot of fun around the group and around him as well.
Yeah, Jimmick's one of the all-times to me. We played a bit of time at the Institute of Sport together. Obviously, a bit of time around the Adelaide days, and obviously Jimmick's just such a competitor, someone who plays hard both ends of the floor, but he knows his role and plays it to a T, and it's guys like him who can really be a spark for teams and do all the dirty, nitty-gritty work. Huge prop to the bearded wonder.
Harris breaks that run. Much needed bucket for Adelaide out of the timeout.
Yeah, it was. John had 34 points at half time for Adelaide, and Tassie do that. They slow you down, they make you play hard-court basketball, and they've done a great job so far.
Sean McDonald's feeling pretty good. That time though, Kelly came flying in with the rebound. Rebound number 18 for the Jack.
Looks. What's keeping Adelaide in the game? Just some misses by Tassie.
Five on the clock for Clark. It again. Free throws to come for the Jack Jumpers.
That's actually pretty good defense. That was a pass, so that may be sort of baseline ball there by.
Ayan, nag-small ball na si Coach CJ Broughton, no?
Let that go. That's because it's in the act of shooting.
Small lineup. Small lineup na yung ginamit.
With the first, here's the reigning coach of the year, Scott Roth. He's done a fantastic job again.
Shoutout sa'yo, Boss Jerry Nabal from Irigan City. Thank you po sa panonood, Idol. Thank you po. Shoutout sa'yo.
They're not the best team in the competition on paper, but they don't play too many bad ones.
Well, and not just the on-court stuff. Apparently, just from talking to some people down there around the club, that it's a culture he's set within the whole club. It's not just the players on court. It's the
Pa-subscribe po tayo, mga idol. Pa-subscribe po. Pa-support na lang. Patulong na lang tayo, idol.
It's a culture he's built within the whole program that's been most impressive.
Napakalaking tulong niya sa channel natin, idol, para tuloy-tuloy tayong makapag-live.
10 seconds for Tasmania to finish with one last bucket. Foul to give, so happy to concede. Seven seconds on the clock here, Creaky. What is
7 seconds. End of second quarter.
It'll be a good one. Yeah, I just heard that as well. But look for a little maybe McVeigh fake handoff with Milton Doyle and keeper action into a little,
Still 8 point pa rin po yung lamang ng Tasmanian.
He finds a short roller and
Yo, shoutout po sa mga nanonood ngayon ng live. Shoutout po sa inyo. Ingat po kayo dyan kung nasan man kayo. Salamat din po.
It's a beautiful half from Jack McVeigh.
Beautifully called by you two. Pick that one perfectly. 10-point lead for the Jack Jumpers. Equal game high right now. That was a big, big second quarter for them. And one where they just never really allowed Adelaide to settle.
No, the defense is great, and they started to make some shots.
Okay lang yan, idol. Mahaba pa po yung time. Second half tayo, mga idol.
That's ultimately what opened this lead up.
Let's get down to John Casey. He's got a man
Mahaba po yung time, mahaba pa. 10 points lang naman.
Adelaide came at you, but you had some answers. What do you think's the key here?
Hinaan muna natin yung sounds load, ha. Stay put lang po kayo dyan. Ayun, Priscilla Barolo, shoutout po sa inyo. Shoutout sa Rico family. Thank you po sa panonood, idol. Thank you. Inaan lang po natin yung sounds muna, idol. Balik tayo, second half. Sa mga magpapa-shoutout, pakilagay na lang po sa comment section, ha. Shoutout tayo ngayon, second half. Welcome po, Ma'am Priscilla. Thank you rin po sa inyo sa panonood. Support na lang po tayo ha. Thank you po. Stay put lang tayo dyan, hininahan lang natin yung sounds para hindi tayo makapiright. Sa palaran na to, bahala na po kung anong mangyari sa channel natin. Support lang po, support. Ayan, pinapa-shoutout po ni Priscilla Barolo yung mga Barolo family, idol. Thank you po. Shoutout sa inyong lahat dyan, sa mga nanonood. Thank you po sa inyo.
Winners over the New Zealand Breakers, 77-65. Big night for Xavier Rattan-Mays. Brad Newley with 14 points as well. That's a massive win.
Obviously, it keeps their season alive. They had some injuries. Isaac Humphries was out with injury. I think David Barlow was out. So they're playing down some men. And to go over there against New Zealand, who have had a great season, that's a big win.
Maybe you could do what Adam Gibson's done and knock one down from halfway. Here's just a couple of warm-ups. Gibbo's going to send in his video for next week. But you can enter nbl.com.au/legends with thanks to our great mates at Latrobe Financial.
Patayin ko muna mga idol. Balik na lang po kayo ulit na. Balik na lang kayo sa live natin mamaya pag nagumpisa na. Thank you po. Balik na lang po kayo sa live natin pag nagumpisa na. Magla-live ulit tayo. Patayin ko lang po muna.